I'm sitting here in one of the many theater classrooms at the Stella Adler Studio of Acting, where thousands of legendary actors have trained. Among them, Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro, and even Selma Hayek. Now, the Stella Adler Youth Group is nurturing another group of artists here by providing free acting training to inner city youth and underserved populations here in New York City. This outreach program, though, is not concerned with creating professional actors, but rather empowering strong, confident, thoughtful human beings. 100 high school students apply for this select program annually, but only 18 are accepted to train in the free 2-year program. We continue our ongoing reporting initiative, Chasing the Dream, Poverty and Opportunity in America, with an exclusive look at 3 students who are about to embark on a journey to chase their dream.
My name is Yubensky Sai. I've been here for like 5 years. A lot of movies inspired me to be an actor. I just want to influence people. I don't think like anybody in my families have ever interested in the acting except me. And I only have a little brother, and that's it. And my mom and my dad is married for over 20 years. I mean, like, I really look up to them. I just like want to help them because we are poor here. I want to help them, make them happy. I don't remember what year it was. I just know it was winter. Grandma Ada had just died. And you got behind in the rent because you had to help pay for a funeral.
Have you ever had the experience of having to say to a parent, one of your parents, I'm a man now, or I'm older than you think I am, or I'm more mature than you think I am, and you don't have to talk like a baby to me? Have you ever had to prove that you're tougher than people think you are?
Yeah, every time's every day, you know.
Tell me about it.
But every time I'm struggling, you know.
I say to the students initially that the objective of the program isn't to turn you into a professional actor. What we're really looking for is to give you the tools to find your voice as a human being, to take initiative in your school life and outside of school, to be a leader.
So we have received your application to the Teen Summer Conservatory, and we just wanted to move forward and get you set up with your audition.
Let's have that 70 years be the biggest thing on the page, you know what I mean? Centered, and I was thinking of like the Adler red as the background.
Sure.
I think the arts open up dimensions of one's humanity that are vital for anyone that wants to live a full life.
Oh, I already know how I would stage design this if I was making it a real show.
And the mission is to create an environment that nurtures theater artists and audiences so that they value humanity, their own and others, as their first priority.
My mom and my dad, at first, they didn't really like the idea, and then I talked to them, and then they was like, if that's what you want to do, it's your life. You have to do it if you love it. Don't do it for the money because you're not gonna make it. I've been through a lot. Me and my parents, when we like first got here, it was really hard for us to get like a property and stuff, have jobs. And of course we didn't speak English and stuff. Yeah, it was really, really hard.
So let me tell you a little bit about Adler Youth and the structure of what that would be like, and see if that sounds like something you'd still be interested in, right? I never want to take for granted, a lot of them have more life experience than I have at this moment because of what they've been through. And so there's a worldliness that they bring to the space. It is a demanding program, but what we want to do this time around especially is to try and work with the students on planning, on time management. I think when the world is rougher to you, you're tapped into what you want out of life a little faster, and you understand what it means to go after your dream.
However he make it go, he make it go that way. He remind me of Henry. That man walked out on me, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm actually half Nigerian, half Ghanaian, and I came here when I was 10. While I was growing up, I never thought that acting would be one of my options or I would be ever interested in it until I watched, and I was like, this looks really fun. This is something I want to be a part of.
I'm not that expressive a guy. Like, I have No emotions whatsoever. It's just being mad. Right now, get off my yard right now.
Keep up on him.
Because this is my house. You can't disrespect your father like that in his own house. Experiencing these different emotions with different characters, that I think that will start up my emotions again, because at some point in my life I lost my emotions. So grown.
You're not just reading lines, but you take each line and you internalize it, you make it yours. Good.
Before, I just never expressed myself. People just ask me for my name and that's it. I don't start conversations. But now I'm getting a hang of it. I think Troy is like trying to prove a point here, really. He's just trying to show his son, show some respect.
That day I told myself, if I ever got big, I won't let nothing make me small.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Deep.
Ubinski's a very sweet and sensitive person, and I saw that in the interview. So what I told him, and I think was the light bulb for him, is this guy is tough, and he has to show off that he's tough. Have you seen someone, or do you have someone in your life that puts on a certain toughness? He said, I do that. Okay, well bring that into it. What does that do to your body? Oh, he starts to puff out his chest. He starts to find space under his arms. He starts to have a wider stance and take up more space in the room.
I can do everything that I put my mind to.
Stare him down. He's out here. You gotta stare him down and tell him. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do everything that I put my mind to. I don't care how tough it gets, because life is not easy, but I won't give up.
I think they feel seen for the first time, a lot of them, when they come into a program like this, because we give their dreams, their instincts, their sense of themselves real value. We acknowledge it and say, I see you. What I loved was you clearly gave the language so much investigation. You really appreciate it. And I'm going to give you the tools you need to be the most fully realized version of yourself. So I think that gift is something that's new. Yes. Yeah.
Do you want to read your own or someone else to read it? What do you want?
Initially, when students start, they're always shy. They're a bit defensive, a bit closed off.
His heart is now clenched. He's hurt.
After the training takes effect, they open up.
His mind is in distress. He's hurt.
They begin using their body more creatively. They're using their voice to tell about who they are. They find, I think most importantly, a community of like-minded students their age who have the same hunger, the same nerdiness for theater and for art, and they feel a sense of community almost instantly. They just didn't have that in their environments a lot of the time. They might get negative messages from their parents and their home life about what it means to be an artist, and we start to reverse some of that.
Joining the program especially helps, because I'm in a social environment where right after school, I could come meet new people, not just go home, do my homework, to be isolated from the world. I just like to be around a lot of people, listen, interact, and understand.
First year is voice and speech, is movement, is improv, is scene study. And that being said, I'd love to offer you a place in the Adler Youth Program if you still like to join us.
Yes, I would.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good.
It'll be a really fun journey for me to just go up and then look back and be like, wow, I'm here, I'm actually here.
It's not for money or anything, it's because I just love it. That's something I am going to put my life to do it, and I will give it everything that I got. Of course, I will fail a couple of times, but I will get up and keep going, because this is something I am inspired to do.
This is a Manhattan-bound local